Alright, so word just broke out of LA that Big U's son, Baby U, has actually been shot and killed. And yeah, it's crazy timing because Big U himself is sitting in federal custody right now. Now, if you've been following what's going on out west, you know Big U ain't a small name. He's probably one of the most influential Crip figures out of Los Angeles. He's the man behind the Rolling 60s, which is the same circle that produced people like Nipsey Hussle, and the same dude who's now facing federal charges or a federal indictment or basically extorting people in LA. And now it looks like his own family is out here catching heat in the streets. From what's being said, his son was hit outside of a smoke shop, and there is footage going around online of
damn, ain't the other dude just I forgot the dude, the other Crip that just died going into the smoke shop when he was on the Hoover, in the Hoover's hood. We just reacted to that like earlier this month.
Trying to resuscitate him. Obviously, I'm not gonna put that up in my video, but there is footage of it going around online, and it's kind of obvious that this wasn't just a random act of violence. There was a video that started going viral of a young lady who was on the scene, and in this video that she recorded, she says that a Crip got dropped, and he was the son of a big Crip whose other son plays for the Chargers. Right? She didn't really say Big U's name, but we know that Big U's son plays for the Chargers. We know that he has a couple of sons, so people put two and two together relatively quickly, right? And this is the video right here.
Imagine what the son that played for the Chargers going through. Like, his pop's in jail. I don't know what's up with his moms or what they got going on. I don't know what their situation is, but his pop's in jail fighting for the rest of his life at damn near 60 years old. Now his brother get killed. It seemed like this was the brother that was more in the streets. It seemed like bro took the football route with his other brother who don't look exactly like him. Maybe they got different moms. It seemed like he took the street route behind Big U. You feel me? And that's what I be saying to a lot of niggas, bro. Like, a lot of niggas be getting their sons, their daughters, their kids, their cousin them, their auntie, their grandma. A lot of these street niggas end up getting their close loved ones killed because of the goofy shit that they got going on. You know?
Crip got killed tonight. He has one son that plays for the Chargers and one son that does not, and I don't know which son it was that got killed. I think it's the son who doesn't play for the Chargers.
Damn.
Right, so like I said, people put two and two together. This is Big U's son, and look, I'm not really here to sugarcoat it. People that are involved with the streets, they know the rules. The streets don't play favorites, not even with big names. Anybody can get it at any time, but it's still kind of wild to see this situation right here, especially with Big U being locked up while this is going down, right? Maybe somebody seen opportunity in Big U being locked up and decided now was the time to do something. I don't know. But I did find like a little news post about it, and it said, in a tragic and unsettling incident, Baby Huey, the son of Big U, a known leader of the Rolling 60s gang, has reportedly been shot and killed outside of a smoke shop in Los Angeles. The details have been circulating rapidly through social media and community networks, accompanied by images depicting the aftermath and police presence at the scene. Images show Baby Huey dressed in streetwear and sunglasses, standing before an urban graffiti art, a snapshot capturing his presence in the community. On the right side, a somber scene shows a man lying on the ground with a Los Angeles police officer standing nearby, indicating the violent nature of the event and the response from law enforcement. The shocking loss marks another chapter in the ongoing violence involving gang affiliations in Los Angeles. Right, so that kind of seems to confirm that it was him and he was outside of a smoke shop. Now, I've seen a couple of people cover this, but nobody really knew anything about Big U's son, Baby Huey, right? They did see this video right here of him standing outside with Big U with Nipsey Hussle a few years ago. Right, I'll play that for y'all right now. It's a real quick clip.
Y'all want to sign too, Grimy? Look at these two dudes, Huey and Nipsey Hussle. On the block.
What is that, girl? What you filming on? That's
I'm on Instagram. On Instagram.
Looking up.
Look at this.
You said got it.
Ain't nothing. I love nut though.
Yeah, so as you can see in that clip right there, he was out there on a block with Nipsey and Big U. Right now,
bro.
most of the...
It's crazy how, like, when we be seeing shit like this, like, the 3 people in this video, one of them in the feds, and 2 of these in the back passed away, got killed. I ain't gonna say passed away, because passed away sound like they death was natural. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really... It's like, that shit is a murder, bro. That's the difference.
The videos and blog posts that I seen was calling him Baby Huey. I really couldn't find nothing on him when I was looking him up with that name, but I did find this picture right here of him, Nipsey, Big U, right? And it's got him tagged in there as Huey Popcorn. So I looked up that name on Google and I found this bio right here, and this bio confirms that Huey Popcorn is the name that he went under. You can see it says he was the son of Eugene Big U Henley. This bio says that he was raised mostly by his mom while Big U was doing that 13-year stretch in prison that he had to do. He got out in 2004, and by that point, the streets had already kind of had a hold of Baby U. Right? His brother basically took the other route. He went to college, stayed focused. He ended up playing for the Chargers, but Baby U, he took a completely different path. He went down.
I don't understand that shit. Like, if my brother is in the NFL, the last thing I'm gonna be doing is outside gangbanging, bro. Like, I'll be your manager. I'll bring you some drinks, nigga. I'll roll your blunts up, nigga. I'll carry your bags. I'll be the equipment manager before I stay in the streets and die. And when I got a rich dad from in the streets. You ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf was broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own, it's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. More chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing, there's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way to start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job, do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you. And a rich brother in football, fuck
path
yeah.
that his dad was on, right? The rolling 60s path. And obviously that path led him into legal trouble throughout the years. But he did try to build himself a rap career, right? He's got songs with Rich the Kid. He's got songs with Brick Baby, Sean Kingston. He even has a song with Chris Brown, right? There goes a picture of him and Chris Brown together. So, you know, he was out here trying to make a name for himself with the rap music. And I'll play y'all a sample of what that sounded like right now.
I can hear it.
Oh, let me tell you about my niggas. Look, see, let me tell you about my niggas. All my niggas super savage. They be really with the business. If my Brody might shine, hit me, pull up with the quickest with the Mac. Blue rag, like, where them niggas at?
Calling all my brothers and giving them girls. I don't put some money on some enemies. Fucking some of my friends don't turn to enemies. Hey, I got a scope, we ain't missing shit.
So he definitely had connections to money other famous people. I don't understand why you would be.
I'm for 6 that bitch and I'm rolling. We take over blocks doing stupid shit. These a full bottle with a kid. Let me spin around, bust a bitch. Let the window down for the pig. I done fucked up the screen. Always hit the lid. Whole team getting rich. Whole team fly crib. Break a father, come and get you. Only take one call. They be like, boy, be spazzing out. He always pulling cannons out. Don't get no fuck. I'm from the land of the play ball. Roll, baby.
His music until this situation right now, you know, which is crazy because this is Big U's son. You know, you would think people had heard this music before, but Huey Popcorn, that's the name that he rapped under, right? You can see him pictured in several photos. I kind of been putting them up on screen throughout the video. One with his dad. He's got this one right here with him and Quavo. One of him and Chris Brown. And when you look at these pictures, you know, you start to realize that he wasn't just some random dude in the background. He was in the mix. You see him with his daddy, you see him with these famous people. And what that tells me is that he had every opportunity to try to move different. He had access, relationship doors already open for him. I don't know what led to him ending up in this situation that cost him his life. We don't know the details. It could have been something related to his daddy. Like I said, somebody could be like, oh, Big U's in prison now. Now is our time to make a move. It could be something that he was involved with himself.
Well, it could just be the people Big U got a war with, or the people that Big U did something to just want to see Big U hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's a very big possibility, bro.
Tell by the music like that he was dropping that he was trying to be about that life. But that's the thing about being raised around both the music world and the street world is sometimes they overlap. When you got one foot in both lanes, eventually something is gonna go wrong. And if you look at his last post on social media, it really says it all. It kind of, you know, shows that he knew that the street life wasn't really getting him nowhere. His last post on social media says, my ass need to find a career because nothing I have going on is working for me. Anybody got any money plots? Right? So bro was like, I need a career, man. This street shit ain't worth it. You know, it's probably a lot of people out there that have felt like him over the years, just fed up with being out there, wanting to do something different, thinking like, damn, I'm watching all my homies either, you know, die or
I don't understand though, because niggas like him, niggas like that though, bro, like they know that they supposed to get the hell on and they just don't. Like, I get, it's like, okay, what I'm gonna do? Nigga, any fucking thing is better than being in the streets, bro. I don't give a damn what you do. You could go be a barber, nigga, go fix drywall, nigga, Uber driver for them grade, motherfucking rental car company, go be an electrician, HVAC man, do construction, something, folks. Make you an honest, nice living that you ain't gotta worry about the police doing nothing to you for real. You know what I'm saying? Because when you start making an honest living, bro, the only thing you gotta worry about is Uncle Sam. You gotta worry about IRS, and even if you play with him, he gonna come back and be like, all right, yeah, it's cool. Just make sure you get my money though. Like, get a little payment plan, get my shit, we good. Type shit. You feel me? You ain't really gonna go to jail for nothing. Like you ain't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
jail, maybe I'm next. I wish something could change. I wish I could make something shake, right? With the sins of the father, you know, Big U, he's a big crip. And even though he was away and in prison most of Huey's life, it didn't matter. His influence was still there when he got out. Huey was already a teenager, already had a view of like what he wanted to be. But, you know, I know Big U, he's got to be in jail right now hurting. You know, he's waiting on trial on his indictment. And things have been pretty quiet out west since Big U was locked up, you know, but he's got to sit in there waiting on trial, knowing that he just lost his son. Chances are, man, they probably not going to let him out to go to the funeral or nothing just because of who Big U is. Yeah, I don't wish that type of, you know, pain or energy on nobody. Man, you know, I know he's probably going through it right now. But like I said, at the end of the day, we don't know if this has anything to even do with Big U, if it has something to do with just Huey himself. But what we do know is that, you know, them LA streets don't stop for nobody. This right here shows that it don't matter where you came from or who your pops is or how famous your circle is. When it's your time, bro, it's your time. You know, I do kind of feel bad for him.
LA streets gonna talk, boy. Somebody gonna claim it. You know what I'm saying? People gonna get the bragging and self-snitching and trolling and all that little shit. They definitely gonna be on that pretty soon. Unfortunately, that's what these dumbass niggas do. But I don't know, bro. Like, this shit be crazy, bro. Like, it's just so many thousands, damn near millions of people that got killed for nothing for it. It should be sad to see, gang. A lot of this should be very, very, very avoidable. And I ain't see him. It didn't seem like he was the dissing the dead niggas and all that type of thing. So I don't know if he had something going on in the streets. It looked like he was affiliated with the Crips because of his dad, but it don't seem like, and I could be wrong because you can't really judge a book by its cover, but it don't really seem like, you know, he was the type of nigga that was out here shooting at niggas and killing 5 people and robbing 100 motherfuckers. But you never know. You feel me? But it's very possible that somebody could have just killed him just to get back at Big U. You in jail, we can't get to you, nigga. We gonna get your son. You know what I'm saying? That's possible, shorty.